I'm just checking if everything is working. Let me check also my own stream. So, Andy. How you doing, Andy? I hope everything is okay with you. I should test my own stream. That's what I'm doing right now. Hold on. Just checking. Okay, it seems to work. Long time no see, long time no radio. Let me tune everything. Hold on a second. Yeah, Andy, I got your email. Didn't you see my reply? I think I replied. Anyway, I'm back in business. I haven't been active on the radio for a long time, Andy. I hope everything is okay with you, mate. But yeah, I haven't been I didn't have a lot of time to be on the radio, to be honest. So nice to meet you, mate. Okay, 17, CQ 17, CQ 17 meter, CQ 17, CQ 17. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox calling and listening. QRZ.
Oscar November 7, Mike India 0, Romeo Tango X-ray.
Yeah, Mike India 0. Yeah, I'm a little bit slow on making note of the call sign, so you'll have to repeat one more time. This is ON70FF. Go ahead, over.
Mexico India 0, Romeo Tango X-ray. And you're 5 at 5:55. Name is Peter. Roger.
Yeah, Roger, Peter. Very good day to you, there, mate. I'm happy to hear you. You're coming in loud and proud. I've been on the radio for quite some time, so a little bit checking everything is still working. If there is no smoke coming out of the radio, if the SWR is okay, all that kind of stuff. So I'm waking up. I had a spring leave, HI. Good stuff. You're 5'9" plus. I'm gonna check on your signal. But you're damn strong over here, Peter. Absolutely fantastic. Mike India 0, Romeo Tango X-ray. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, over.
Fox, over. Yeah, Roger, running 401 to a warrant header. Yeah, but not fantastic, but I haven't got the beam up again still. Still trying to sort that one out. And the weather's very warm at the moment. So I just use a log wires and there's a multiple half waves on this band, 20, 15, 10 and 18. Every band from 20 meters is a multiple half wave and is then fed with a transformer, 9 to 2, so it does very, very well from MRTX.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, I'm actually in the process of, I'm also actually in the process of building an antenna. So normally I should be able to get the antenna up and running maybe in a week or so, week and a half. So it's going to be a two-element, what is it, two-element quad, or maybe three elements. I will have all the necessary tools to make it three elements. So hopefully, maybe I'll start off with a two-element because lifting that antenna up is going to be a hell of a job. Yeah, no problem there, Peter. How's my signal? You're 20 over 9 over here. You're absolutely fantastic. Over.
Fantastic. Over. Yeah, you're about 5 and 5, but I assume that you're not running very much power. I assume you're only running probably 100 watts or so. Yeah, okay, on the quad. Myself, I would go for a 3 out of a quad if you can, and use software to the usual MMA software to tweak it a little bit, and that's what I use to design aerials, and it always works. It always works very well. Gives you rather than any guesswork from MIRTX.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, well, I'm using quite a lot of power. I'm around 600 watts there. So maybe I've got my preamplifier on, or maybe my my SDR receiver is. Oh yeah, I see the visual gain is 20 dB up. Okay, that must be the reason. Okay, I might have to adjust a couple of things here. So that might have been the reason. Yeah, I haven't been using the radio for quite some time, so I need to get rid of the confusion, because you just I haven't been on the radio quite some time, and I lose track on how I should operate. Yeah, okay. Oh, I see 80 as well. 80, how you doing? Yeah, I'm live streaming. That's why I'm talking to other people at the same time. Got some people watching at the moment. So, yeah, Peter, thanks for the call, mate. I'll go just have a look around. Maybe I can talk to a couple of old friends. As I told you, I haven't been on the radio for maybe 1 month and a half, 2 months. So I need to catch up, see what's going on. Peter, thanks for the QSO, mate. I really appreciate. Wish you the best 73s. You just take care, and I hope we can do it soon again, mate. Back to you, over.
Yeah, you came up that time, 5 and 9 plus that time. Jumping conditions are just weird. It's sporadically, I think, what we got at the moment. It's sporadic on 18. So, yeah, okay. But you use the software, because it gives you a good result. And try for 3 element. No, I haven't got a beam at all at the moment. It's sort of got broken. Under some very dodgy situation. Somebody didn't like my antenna very much. But anyway, I've got to try to sort it out sometime. It's a bit difficult, because you can't seem to find the old ground here. 73's Mike India 0 QSY.
Thanks a lot, mate. Really appreciate the little chit-chat. You take care there, Peter. Nice talking to you again. And hopefully we can make some other contacts on other bands. Mike India 0, Romeo Tango X-Ray from Northern Ireland. Happy to hear your hack of the woods, mate. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox 73.
We're still in the UK, by the way, even what the French think, we're still in the UK, 73s.
73s, Peter. Bye-bye. Take care, mate. Any other station? This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Mike 06 Alpha Delta.
Oh, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. How are you doing, 80? What's going on with you, mate?
ON7 OFF G6AD. Good to hear you back, Kurt. Yeah, 59 plus, over.
Yeah, I'm kind of a little bit confused, trying to figure out some stuff, and yeah, I haven't been operating, and all the software was out of date. If you don't turn on the computer for a couple of weeks, you need to do updates. Takes half an hour to do all the updates. Windows had to be updated on the computer. The SDR software had to be updated. The voice meter software. Oh my God! I thought I was I was in my job instead of at the radio. So, but there you are. It seems to work. Okay. I hope the audio is okay. Maybe I'm overdriving, I guess. When I see here, I think maybe I should turn this one down a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I turned down the audio input of the radio to the stream. So how you doing? What's going on? I was thinking about you the other day, and then just the day after that, you sent me an email. So there you are. Unbelievable, 80. Over.
Yeah, Roger, Kurt. I think we got some kind of psychic connection. Yeah, because a couple of days before that, I was talking with Paul. Paul that I mentioned in the email. G4 FHL, and we both said we were both thinking about you. So how about that? Yeah, it's funny how a little bit of time goes by and you begin to miss your regular friends. So I'm so pleased to hear you, mate. And yeah, I hope all is good your side. Everything is great here. The big news: my daughter was married last week. That was a really, really good occasion. And yeah, we're having a great time over here. The weather's been fantastic. Everything is good. I have both my inoculations now, so I got both my jabs. And looking forward to Prime Minister Johnson letting us out of the virtual cage, HI. ON7, OFF, G6AD.
Yeah, G6AD, ON7, OFF. Yeah, I heard there's quite a lot of cases again. I don't know what's the story about that. I didn't follow up. I even did listen to the news, so you can imagine how busy I've been with some other stuff. Yeah, well, congratulations on the marriage of the daughter. I hope that everything is going to work out with her, and yeah, many babies, many Golf 6 Alpha Delta successors. So you know that then we can continue to talk HI over the generations over, you know. So yeah, the only important thing to mention is that I went to an amateur radio, I think it was yesterday, and he has a 13-meter aluminium tower, tilt-over tower, with a 2-element cubicle quad, and I'll probably I bought it, but I still need to get it. You know, I need to organize myself and go and get the merchandise, and then pick it up and put it here. So yeah, I'll everything together. So a 2-element cubicle quad, a tower of 13 meters. I don't know how much it is in foot, but I guess it must be like 35 or 40 foot. And then a Yaesu rotor. Also a switch, all the coax cable, what else? The remote control interface for the computer to the rotor, all for 1K, which is, I think, a very good price. Just the antenna is already 600 euros, and then the antenna, itself, he actually has two, so I can get both of them. And then the tower maybe also has a value of maybe 400-500. Then you have the rotor, maybe like 500. Then you've got the switch, the interface, all that kind of stuff. So he wants to get rid of it because he needs to move. So there you are. So soon I will have a nice little tower with a 2-element quad. But because he bought twice the same antenna, I could eventually make it a 3-element as well. So it's my pick. So I'm going to check what to do with that. I'll put the tower not too close to the tree, so at least I can still put the 3-element on. So I can still turn it around without, without having the problem that the tree is an obstruction. So there you are. So that's the main news there, mate. Back to you there, 80. Golf 6 Alpha Delta and 7 OFF. Over.
ON7 OFF G6AD. Very good investment, Kurt. Lucky on your price as well. Wow, that's a good deal. Very, very good deal. So both you were happy, obviously, and the seller was happy. Yeah, very good. Well, I have the parts to make a quad. And I can tell you got a good deal because I bought some vintage quad parts. Maybe you can remember the Gem quad, like Golf Echo Mike Gem quad. I have the original Spider and the tridetic support arms. The spreaders are in a triangular lattice configuration. I have those in my garage, but like you, my location on my tower is right next to some big trees. It would be impossible to turn the quad with the situation right now. So I think next year I will get a specialist tree surgeon to come and do some pruning, bring the chainsaw, because then we can really go for it with antenna. But for now it's not possible. So all sitting here in various parts. But the long-term plan is to join you in the wonderful world of the quad. I think it's an amazing antenna, and the front to back, which is very valuable for me, because I have the whole of Europe behind me, beaming over me to the USA. You know the feeling, Kurt. There's, I wouldn't call it QRM, but there's a lot of noise from Europe when you're trying to listen to the Caribbean and the States. Over.
Yeah, okay, yeah, QSL. Well, that's great, man. Yeah, that's why I wanted a quad. I was thinking of a quad for a long time, because the problem with the Yagi, you need to put it pretty high. But the quad, you can put it relatively low, like 13 meter for 20 meter band is more than enough. Just half of the bandwidth. Of the not the bandwidth. Oh, come on! I'm losing my words because I haven't been on the radio for such a long time. So half a lambda, half a wavelength. That's what I was looking for. I think it's more than enough for this kind of an antenna. So there you are. I built myself the Nebula. I made a copy of the Nebula. You probably know about the X-Commander Nebula. But to be honest with you, I was very disappointed in the performance. Whatever I did, because, I wanted the Nebula, because at that, we got a big pole of 18 meters. Then I can also have my 80 meter antenna on there with 40 meter and all the other bands. But I was pretty disappointed because my regular dipoles were outperforming dramatically the Nebula antenna. You put it on the ground and you put the radials. I put, because I thought it had to do with the radials, maybe not enough radials. So I put more and more radials. And I invested some money for cabling and all that kind of stuff. And finally, the outperformance was significant on my simple dipole. Like I couldn't hear certain stations on the Nebula, and I could clearly hear them on the dipole. So I don't know. Maybe it's my setup. I don't know, but I did it the way it's done, like McCallum, what's his name again? Callum is doing it, but no, it did work out for me. So, yeah. Anyway, that actually pushed me over the edge to go for a quad. I think that's going to be a huge upgrade. Yeah, prune these trees, mate. So you'll quickly set up something that I'm setting up. So yeah, it's a problem if you have trees. Prune the trees or cut them out of the garden, mate, or you just prune it completely, make it completely skin it, and use the tree as a tower. So it's another solution. Back to you, AD. Golf 6 Alpha Delta and 7 OFF.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox 6 Alpha Delta. Turning. Great minds think alike. Yeah, one of the big trees which is a problem is one of these fir trees, like a giant Christmas tree, and it would make an amazing antenna support. In fact, I do have a guy wire off the other. I've got another very big fir tree, and that's holding up one leg of my 80-meter loop. We've worked on that antenna before. So, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, maybe I'll have the world's biggest telegraph pole in my garden. We'll see. But I'm so pleased to hear you. Yeah, and that's. I hope Paul is aware that you're back on the air. If not, I'll maybe send him an email tonight. But yeah, good to hear you, buddy. And like always, I'm sure there's a pilot waiting. I put a spot on the cluster, so maybe I'll send you a bit more business so I can see some more interesting countries popping up now down in South America. So you may be in for a good session. Best regards, good to hear you, and we can have a longer chat next time. So back it comes to you, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, G6AD.
Thanks for popping up there, Eddie. I really appreciate. I swear to God, man, I was just thinking about you. I said, there's just a couple of stations like, Eddie, how is he doing? He must be asking himself, like, shitting his pants because he doesn't hear me. He must be so worried. HI. So, yeah, I was really thinking about the fact that I haven't been on the radio for quite some time, but yeah, I had to back off a little bit and do some other stuff. Once springtime is around, there's a lot of work in the garden. and then I had an issue with you know you know about the chicken, but I also have meat chicken, and I had the fox come and get 16 of my meat chicken. They were already 5 weeks in, so maybe like 1.2 kilo. So he stole about 16 or 20 kilo of meat chicken overnight, and they were with multiple foxes. What he did, he just digged a hole under the chicken coop, and he got all my chicken in one go, mate. They must have had small babies, because that's what they do when they have a nest. And when they're having babies, they just take all the chicken with them, because normally the normal behavior is just kill them and then come and get the body or the meat the next day or the day after. But yeah, that was a little bit of a sad moment for me. Yeah, I started off a new session. They're what is it, maybe 4 or 5 weeks in right now, so another 5 weeks and then they're good to be butchered. But yeah, I'm growing my own meat, or I'm breeding my own chicken for my own meat, mate. I don't want to eat the ones that they sell in the shop or you know, in the supermarket, because it ain't good. If you know that the chick is about just a little chick is about €1 and a few cents, and then all the food that you put in there. I don't know how they can sell 1 kilo of chicken meat for €3, €4. I don't know. It's a mystery to me. But the only thing I can conclude, if I look at the price of this very cheap meat chicken that they sell in the supermarket, they must feed these with very cheap food. So I think it ain't good for the health. Okay, I'll let you go. 7380, take care. God bless you, mate. Nice talking to you. Say hello to Paul, and we'll catch up for sure. Over.
For sure, over. Yeah, thank you, Kurt. I'm sorry to hear about the chicken situation. I was really worried when you started that over. You're going to tell me that Swiffer was silent key. So I'm very pleased to hear he's surviving. Best regards to you and the family. 73, see you next time. Bye-bye.
Oh, Swiffer, he's okay. He's kicking around. If he meets the fox, I think he's going to bite the fox in his bloody ass, and he'll probably run away. Be sure about that, because he is a kind of a character. He's smarter than the fox, mate. 73, talk to you soon. God bless you, mate.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 73 is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox clear with Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Bye-bye. Any other stations, we're standby for any call.
Golf 7 Victor, Quebec Uniform QRP.
QRP station, Victor, okay, yeah, the QRP, make your call again, the QRP only.
Golf 7 Victor, Quebec. Italian 00, Echo Hotel Victoria.
Yeah, at Golf 7 Delta, please come again with the rest of the call. Italy, please stand by, 1 moment. Go ahead, Golf 7 Delta only, over.
Correction, Golf 7 Victor, Quebec Uniform. Golf 7 Victor, Quebec Uniform, QSL.
Yeah, okay, Ian, I got you now. Okay, a clear copy on you. Fantastic signal for the QRP. You have to tell me the secret. You're 5 and 9 over here. And if you want, you can follow on YouTube. I'm doing the live stream as we speak. You can go to my QRZ page and type in my call sign. And then the first picture you will see the live stream. Another way around is just going to YouTube and type my call sign. The call is here is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. It's like turning on and off the radio 7 times in a week. Ian, back to you then, mate. Fantastic copy, over.
Roger, yesterday with the Tenderdine, India Alpha November, and I am only actually using 5 watts, 5 whiskies into a homemade multi-band vertical. I think the antenna is called a G7SEK. It covers all the bands including 80 meters. And you're actually 5.9 plus 10 here, over.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, you're also 5.9. But a little bit more QSB, obviously, because of the power, but that's fantastic. Yeah, I tried. I was talking to Golf 6 Alpha Delta just before I was talking to you, and I was talking about the Nebula antenna I've been trying, but I was a little bit disappointed. I'm working on a dipole for this band here, for the 17-meter band, and it really outperforms the vertical antenna that I built on, on the Nebula 18-meter fiber optic telescopic pole. Oh, that's a whole mouth full of words to explain the antenna. So there you are. So that's the story over here, Ian. So yeah, your vertical is working absolutely fantastic, mate. The propagation is good as well with the UK on this band. So it's great to hear also the UK on a quiet band like 17 meters. Back to you there, Ian. Golf 7, Victor Queen uniform, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. I'll give you my working conditions on my next over. Over.
Yeah, QSL, yes, I can hear you fine. Quite a strong signal, up and down a little. But I cannot hear the British station, the English station. But obviously that just depends on the skip and things. But you're a very, very strong signal, and I heard the other station before that, but not the English stations, QSL.
Yeah, probably. It's all sporadic that we get here. So pretty stable signal, to be honest with you, Ian. I'm surprised, even for 5 watts. Pretty stable signal. Working conditions here is a TS480. I'm splitting my receive and transmit, so I'm abusing my Kenwood just for TX purposes. And if you are on the live stream, you will see that I'm using a scope here. So I'm using the SDR console with the SDR play as my receiver. So I'm separating my RX and TX, and that's why I have a nice overview of the entire band. So I want to have an SDR capable radio, but I didn't want to spend the huge amount of bucks there. So I prefer to spend it on antennas and stuff like that, or amplifiers. So there you are. Yeah, fantastic. Oh yeah, by the way, so the radio TS480 receiver, RCR play, RSP1. The amplifier is the OM2000 plus. OM2000 plus, and I'm running around about 400 watts at the moment, so I'm not exaggerating with the power. So that's it. And the antenna, as I told you, is just a simple dipole. It's hanging, or yeah, I could hanging between 2 branches in a nuts tree. So there you are. I fire it up, and it seems to work pretty well. Ian, back to you. Golf 7, Victor Queen uniform, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Golf 7, Victor, Quebec uniform, QRP. Yeah, all copied. Yes, the conditions at this end, obviously the homemade vertical, multiband vertical, and the radio is a Yaesu FT950 and FT950, which is quite an old set now, but it seems to work quite well. I also have another set, an Icon 706 Mark II, which I use when I'm on the bolt. Over.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's working absolutely fine, Ian. Fantastic. Yeah. Any success outside of Europe with your current setup? Over.
No, not very many, to be fair. Believe it or not, I can't believe it's true, but I spoke to someone quite a few weeks ago now on 80 meters in Canada, and it was like it was next door. It just seemed a bit fluky to me, but I did check on QRZ.com, and his call sign everything was correct. Just outside Quebec. He was speaking to an Italian station, and the Italian asked if I could call him, and I called him, and he came straight back. So that's probably the furthest I've been, and that was on 80 meters. But never hear any Australia or Japanese stations. Perhaps I'm on at the wrong time of the day. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I was actually talking to a station from I think it was India, just a couple of days ago here on 20 meter, and one Japanese guy also on 20 meters. So apparently the propagation is there. It is working, but you have to be a little bit lucky. So you have to be a little bit lucky with the skip and the pileup, because these guys, they get the pileup all the time. So it's a pity that so many people are calling and you cannot get through because it's too many people. So I'm a little bit worried, because one stage in my life I'll probably move to Hotel Sierra to Thailand, and that's worrying me a little bit in the sense that, can I still make a normal, decent QSO like I'm doing right now when I'm going to be there? Because, once they hear Hotel Sierra, probably the entire European continent is going wild. So, and I'll have a pile-up all the time. So, and pile-up is nice, it's fun. But if you have it every day and there is not even a single day that you can have a little longer conversation, I think it might become a little bit boring. So there you are. I like changing, a little bit or talking a little bit about subjects and then not only just the 5 and 9 report. That's my idea, Ian. Okay, Ian, I'll cut you loose, but great stuff, mate. The 5 watt and the vertical are doing absolutely fine. I'm not sure if you're listening now to the live stream. But if you are, you can always go back in the history and have a listen again so you can see how you sound over here in Belgium. Back to you there, Ian. Golf 7, Victor Queen Uniform, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, D7QU/QRP. Yeah, I'll copy it. I'll say 10 trees, this make me last over and let somebody else have a go while we've got some conditions. And yes, okay on the pilot. Might not be too bad as conditions improve. There'll be more stations that be able to be heard. But they don't seem to be improving that much at the moment. But they should be on the up very shortly. So 73 to know, and thanks for the chat, over.
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. You just take care there, Ian. Stay safe and enjoy the pile-up as well. Whatever happens, maybe you'll get a pile-up someday, mate. So, it's just a matter of propagation and, move to a very special location. Maybe you can do it that way. You take care. God bless you. Stay safe. And hopefully the COVID stuff is going to be all behind us very soon. Golf 7, Victor Queen Uniform, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Bye-bye, 73s.
73s, take care.
Take care, mate. ON7, OFF for standby.
Mike India 0, India Tango Sierra.
Yeah, Mike India 0, India Tango Sierra. It must be Paul. How you doing, Paul? Good afternoon there from Northern Ireland. Nice to hear you. This is ON7 OFF, on, 7, off. It's like turning on and off the radio 7 times in a week. Go ahead, over.
Yeah, beautiful, brilliant. What's the name, over?
Yeah, my name is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, like Kurt Cobain, but I'm still alive. Go ahead, over.
Yeah, Roger, Kurt. Yeah, beautiful. 5.9 plus 20, and that's a real report because I've got the preamp turned off from the 597 from Kenwood, 100 watts and a hex beam antenna. Name is Paul. You got it? QTH Derry Delta Echo Radio Yankee. Go ahead, Kurt.
Yeah, QSL, Paul. How is your summer out there? I haven't spoken and I have not been on the radio for a bloody long time, like a couple of months, so I have no idea, no clue how the WX is down your way this springtime. Has it been a favorable springtime or has it been miserable? Because over here it has been very miserable until a week and a half ago. We had a lot of rain and cold weather, and then it flipped around. It was like a flip of a coin, like, there you go, and now it's like 30 degrees. It's like, too hot to stay outside. I was working in the garden all day. I feel my body is like heating up, I mean, it's like burning right now. So probably I need to get myself a nice, prolonged, long, cold bath, and cool down a little bit. We might get some thunderstorms later on tonight, but as far as I can hear, I don't hear any thunderstorms at all on the radio. So I think it's still far away. Back to you, Paul. Over.
Yeah, Roger, OM7 OFF, MI0ITSI, all copied, Kurt. Well, we've had kind of similar spring, rain, wind, cold, and then in the month of June, we haven't had a bad month at all. As a matter of fact, I have a hex beam. It's on a pole. It's on a winch. Every time I put it up to its full height, which is around 33, 35 feet, we get a storm, not a thunderstorm, but you know, a low pressure coming in from the Atlantic, and I have to take it down again. This time, I can't believe it. It's up 3 weeks. Can't believe it. We usually have a storm, but it's very, very, very mild. I would put it that way. Around 20 degrees the whole month of June, Kurt. Over.
Yeah, okay, QSL, yeah. Is that a normal temperature down your way, Paul? Over?
No, it's not. It's not for June. Maybe July, August, you might get a week of really fabulous weather. No, it's quite warm. And as far as I know, I was talking to somebody today in Denmark, 35 degrees tomorrow. Over.
Oh my God! Okay, yeah, I didn't. Yeah. The world is going crazy. The grass keeps on growing. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, here we might get some thunderstorms later on. So I'm gonna check actually where it is, because they told us there is for sure thunderstorms on the horizon. So I don't know. It's gonna be maybe in 1 hour or 2 hours from now. You know, you can hear it very clearly when we go to the lower bands like 80 meter or 40 meter. Probably you hear the thunderstorms. I see it's moving just right next to Belgium. So let me see in the 3-hour forecast. So we might just escape the thunderstorms, which is a little bit of pity, because my garden needs some. Oh no, at midnight. Okay, so apparently around midnight, 1 a.m. in the morning, there is one wave, and then there's another wave coming around 4 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, we need some rain. It's pretty dry here. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, Paul, I'm not sure if you're aware, but I'm also live streaming. So if you happen to have an internet connection somewhere, you can always go to my QRZ page, click on the first picture, and then it will kick off the live stream. It will be saved anyway to my YouTube channel. So another way around is just going to YouTube and type in my call sign. You'll find it right away. So there you are. So you can listen back to the queue. So see how you sound here. So it's a very good way of checking your audio and audio report and signal report. So I do these live streams normally a lot in the winter time, when it's when I'm operating 80 meters and 40 meters, the lower section of the HF band. But yeah, there you are. I haven't done a live stream. I think it's about a month and a half. So yeah, God Lord. Okay, 73 Paul, I really appreciate. Thumbs up. Good luck. Take care. And I hope we can talk again on other bands, because you're a new call in my logbook as far as I can see. Mike India 0, India Tango Sierra, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Yeah, OM7 OFF MI0 ITS. Oh, that's fabulous. Will do. Can I go into your QRZ and get a link to the YouTube? Over.
Yep, you go to my QRZ page and click on the first picture. It will say this is the live stream, and it will bring you to the YouTube channel. Or another way around is just going to YouTube and type in my call sign on 7 off, and then you can look at the live stream. It will be saved eventually in the history of YouTube. So within maybe another 25 years from now, when you're a little bit older, you can still listen back to what happened, today. You take care. 73 really appreciate. Thumbs up there, Paul. Mike India 0, India Tango Sierra, Northern Ireland, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox here in Belgium, Brussels, over.
Yeah, all right, Kirk. Sorry to hear you. Sorry to hold you up, but I can't get on the computer right now. Can I do it later? What do I do? Do I go into history? Over.
Yeah, just go. If you do it later, it will be on the QRZ page for another week or so. Because or at least 2-3 days, because I'm going to work tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, so you don't have to hurry, and you can always go back in the history of the QRZ, of YouTube, so if you click on the first link in the QRZ page, it will bring you to the live stream. If it happened to be a newer live stream, you will be guided anyway to the YouTube channel, and then from there on you can go to the videos and have a look from there, so no problem. Maybe it's the first time that you will be able to hear yourself through a live stream. I'm not sure if you have spoken to other folks there doing live streams. Over.
Yeah, okay. I've heard recordings made of the QSO. Fantastic. Kurt, that's great. I will do it. All the very best. You take care. Please enjoy. Hope you have a nice big pile-up. One wee thing before I go. Is my audio okay, Kurt? Okay?
It's super fine. I think you don't have to worry at all about your audio quality because it sounds like fantastic. I have no problem at all, no issue at all to understand what you're saying. It's nice bassy with some sharp tones in there, and I'm at 2.4 kilohertz at the moment. On your next receive, 2.8. I'll open it up to 3.6. So when you listen to the live stream later on, at the end of the conversation, you can see how it sounds when I go to 3.6 kilohertz of bandwidth. Over.
Roger. Kurt, thank you very much for everything. Wish you best 7-3s and stay safe. God bless. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, Mike India 0, India Tango Sierra. Enjoyed that very much, Kurt. 7-3. Bye-bye.
73s, Paul. You take care. God bless and stay safe. Mike India 0. Sorry. Repeat again. Mike India 0, India Tango Sierra, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Bye-bye.
All right, Kurt, and listen out for me every day.
Delta Lima 2, Radio Mexico.
Thanks a lot. Okay, I got the Delta Lima 2, Radio Mexico. Jens Christian, guten Tag, von Brussel hier in Belgium. That's a surprise. I didn't expect to hear Germany here on 17 meters, but there you are. How you doing, Christian? Over.
Yeah, Roger. Hello, Kurt. Nice to meet you. I was listening for a while, and at the end I couldn't stop calling. I couldn't resist calling. I'm also on the YouTube channel listening or seeing you on the YouTube channel in parallel. Well, I was just interested to see how it looks via YouTube, how clean my signal looks on your Spectrum screen. Name here is Jens. My name is Jens. Juliet Echo Nancy Sugar, so just the first part of the name that you've seen probably in QRZ.com. And we are running all homemade equipment here. It's all homemade. So I'm running a little SDR. It's a Hermes Lite that I packaged up with a Raspberry Pi. I'm talking into the Raspberry Pi via a Bluetooth connection, a Bluetooth headset. That little computer is part of the transceiver, and I have a 7-inch touchscreen hooked up to the Raspberry Pi. So at the end, it's a standalone SDR with some knobs and some buttons, and I'm feeding the output from that transceiver into an amplifier, a homemade amplifier, running about 500 watts. So that's the setup, and the antenna here is a 3-element beam pointed your way. So you're 20 dB over S9, 20 over, Kurt. How copy? ON7 OFF, DL2 radio Mike, over.
Yeah, QSL, DL2 radio Mike, ON7 OFF. Yeah, you're also 30 dB. I had to set 27 dB over 9. But your audio is perfect. Everything is perfect. But have a look at the SDR scope. When you talk, nobody else or everybody is hearing you on the entire 17-meter band, because I see that your signal is probably you need to add some filters, mate. Because on your next transmission, I'll do it. I'll just jump quickly to another frequency like 18100, and then maybe 18160, and have a listen. Because you can see on the band scope here that you're pushing some harmonics right next to the entire 17-meter band. But you're forgiven. It's homemade equipment, so some work to do. There you are, Jens. Back to you, over.
Yeah, Roger. Let me see if I can reduce. I'm overdriving a bit. It could be. Yeah, I'm not sure if it makes a difference. Yeah, it looks like it's not making that much difference. Yeah, but as I said, you're also 20 over. We have both very strong signals. Let me switch off the pure signal. Maybe maybe that makes a difference. I have that pure signal feedback enabled from the amplifiers. Maybe there's something wrong with that. So I'm switching it off. Not sure if that made. That looks different now on the Spectrum screen. Not sure if it was on your side if you had took the preamplifier out, but it looks much cleaner now, according to the feedback on via YouTube. Very good. Yeah. Not sure what you would say now. As I said, I reduced the drive just a bit, but I also disabled the pure signal. There might be something wrong with the pure signal feedback from the amplifier, Kurt. Mike, back to you. 017 OFF, DL2 radio, Mike, over.
Yeah, okay, yeah, QSL Delta Lima 2 Romeo Mike 017 OFF. Yeah, it's kind of funny because you were all over a 17-meter band, mate. But yeah, now it seems to be a little better. It's not still perfect, but you can see the different signals when you look at the screen. You can see the different signals, and you can see that the other guys are having pretty clean signals, so not much flatter. But yeah, maybe you should investigate it. But hey, thumbs up, mate. To be honest with you, thumbs up if you build yourself the radio and the amplifier. I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm not a technician, but that is amazing, to be honest with you. But, need some fine-tuning, some filters in there, maybe in the amplifier. I don't know, because when you start to make harmonics on the aircraft frequencies, you might get in trouble there, Jens. You get the buoying listening to your voice as well. That's not what we need to do, But yeah, so some work to do. I don't know. Maybe some adjustments. It's better, much better. You see, if you look at the scope right now while I'm talking, I'm just right next to the SDR receiver, and I'm barely making any splatter. So I'm very keen on not making any QRM on agent frequencies. But yeah, anyway, hey, but it's fantastic that you build it yourself, and I think it's a good thing to do is give me a call, so you can listen for yourself through the live stream. So it's a very good and easy way for you. I can help you that way, and you can do some tests. But fantastic to make your own radio and your own amplifier. Over.
Your own amplifier. Over. Yeah, Roger. QFL. I was reducing the power a bit more. Probably the overall signal goes down, but not sure if it's probably it looks a lot better now on the screen. And I'm running about maybe only about 400 to 500 watts output. It might be that I'm overdriving the input circuit of the amplifier here. So, but with these conditions that we have at the moment, it's probably more an issue with the computer. Okay.
Sorry, that's my mistake. It's because I had a connection issue. There you are. But it seems to come back. But now I've got another issue, so I need to synchronize my radio. Okay, I hope I'm not talking together with you at the same time, but it's better now. My brother, he came and see. I think you saw it on the live stream, because he was also interested. He finds it always intriguing when people make their own equipment. A little bit scary, but yeah, maybe in the different forums and groups. Ask them, maybe refer to the video and show the people that indeed there was a little issue with the QRM. But I think it should be okay. Probably it's going to be a couple of filters that you need to add there. Over.
Yeah, Roger. So it's quite interesting to see also the delay here between the direct live QSO and the video stream. I think it's about 5 seconds of a delay here between the two versions. Kurt. All right, very good. Yeah, thanks for the test. And I will dig a bit deeper to see how I can clean it up more. there is filtering, of course, in the amplifier. No problem about that. There are filters, but those are these typical low pass filters. You know that you're not really producing harmonics. So third, fifth, seventh order. Those are usually cut off by the low pass filters, and they are in the amplifier. But it seems more like driving the signal coming from the transceiver driving into the amplifier. I have to investigate if that was clean enough. All right, Kurt, thanks for the testing. Yeah, I've seen your brother. I've seen him in the picture here in the live stream. Very interesting. Okay, thanks for the nice test, and 73 again, Delta Lima 2 Radio, Mexico.
Okay, yeah, QSL, absolutely fantastic. Very happy to make the contact with you there, Jens, and I hope I help you a little bit with the issue. I hope you can solve it. Maybe it's just a couple of adjustments, and you're good to go. So I hope it's something, pretty relatively easy to solve the issue. So it would be great if you can resolve it, and next time you see that I'm live, subscribe to the channel, and then you can see my whereabouts, and you give me a shout, and I will be very, very happy to help you again, and see if I can, figure out, or you can figure it out, and then do some more tests. So just keep in mind, if you are subscribed to my channel, you will know my whereabouts, so you can always check where I am, and there's always a way to follow me around. And that's the whole point of doing the live stream as well. I got some friends popping up here from time to time and come and say hello to me because they see my live stream is turning on. I just want to also say quickly hello to Luc. Luc, I see that you have passed your exam, so congratulations. And I see also Carl. I'm looking at the live stream chat box, so people popping up. Hey, you take care, Lens. Have a very good day, mate. Jens, take care. God bless you. Stay safe. And to be honest with you, my hat's off, mate, because building your own radio, it's a big undertaking. So I really find it unbelievably intriguing, especially also when you're on your own, you need to build it. So absolutely fantastic. I'm not a technician. I got my license, but I'm far off in the knowledge of what you can do. Delta Lima 2, Romeo Mike ON7 OFF. God bless you, mate.
Whiskey Alpha.
Yeah, Roger. QSL. Excellent copy again, Kurt. And thanks for the QSO. Hope to do it again. I will dig a little deeper and give you a call again and see if the signal is cleaner. All right. 73 here from the eastern part of Germany. DL2 Radio, Mexico. Bye-bye.
Yeah, no problem. I just want to let you know it's much cleaner now already since you've done the adjustments. So maybe just a couple of adjustments, but be aware that you can overdrive and splatter the entire band. Take care. Delta Lima 32, Romeo Mike. Sehr guten Abend. Auf Wiedersehen von Brüssel, Belgien. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. Bye-bye.
All right, Kurt, thanks for the QSO. Really appreciate it. 73, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, 73. I had a Whiskey Alpha station. Make your call.
Yeah, it's a Mike 3, Alpha, Whiskey Alpha. Good evening, Kurt. It's Gordon in Peterhead in Scotland, and you're 59, over.
How you doing, Gordon? Long time no see. What is it, January? Half a year. We already get gray and old, since last time we spoke. How you doing, Gordon? Over?
Yeah, everything's fine, Kurt. I'm still active. I've been on 10 meters most of the time. Well, 10, 12, and 6 meters, and the propagation's been fabulous with the sporadic conditions. Nice to work you on 17. You're sounding really good this evening, over.
Yeah, thanks a lot for being here. I'm not sure you're following the live stream, Gordon. I'm waiting for my tower and antenna. I just need to get it down with the previous owner and set it up over here. So it's just a matter of maybe 1 day of work, maybe 2 days, I'm not sure. I might just do some modifications because the rotor is right on top, right under the antenna. I prefer the rotor being in a cage within the tower, so it's going to be well protected. But that's another story. So very soon I'll have a 2-element cubicle quad. I might make a 3-element. I'm not sure. I'm going to see how it's going to be to set up the 2-element and take it down again and make it a 3-element. So that's going to be big fun. So there you are. So as I told in the winter time, Gordon, antennas, they don't grow in winter. They only grow in the summer. Over.
Yeah, absolutely, Kurt. I've moved location since the last time we spoke, and I'm in a new QTH right beside the sea. I'm about 200 meters from the North Sea and 200 feet above it, and still using wire antennas. It's okay going to be here in the summertime, but in the wintertime we're going to experience some very, very strong winds. Anyway, Kurt, I'm not going to hold it. I've got to go QRT very, very soon, but I just wanted to pop in and give you a quick call. You're sounding great as usual. I'll have a look on the live stream this evening, and I'll maybe catch up with you another time. But the pleasure all mine this evening. Nancy 9, Oscar Fox Fox, Mike 3, Alpha Whiskey Alpha. Have a great evening, Kurt. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot. Really appreciate. Thanks for coming back, and just want to let you know a little bit of a QSB on your last over, Gordon, but that's what we have to expect with the sporadic key we have at the moment here on on the higher section of the band. So we'll probably cross aerials on 10 meters for sure. So just once I've got the cubicle quad set up, then I will be active on 10 meters as well. Take care. God bless you. Stay safe. Mike 3 Alpha Whiskey Alpha, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. God bless. Bye-bye.
Yeah, sorry for my mistake. ON7 OFF. Catch you later, Kurt. Bye-bye.
Yes, on 7 off. That's correct. 73s. Bye-bye.
Sierra Queen 9 Delta Delta Lima.
Delta Lima. Go ahead.
Santiago Queen number 9 Delta Delta Lima. Sierra Queen 9 Delta Delta Lima. Good evening.
How you doing, Bogdan? Very good afternoon there. Dziękuję. Dziękuję. That's in Polish, right? How you doing? I hope everything is okay. You're 5 and 9 here in Brussels, Bogdan. The name here is Kurt. Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. It's KURT. And the call sign is very, very simple. It's on-off. On-off with the number 7 between on and off. Go ahead, over.
I understand. Thank you. Cool. Very well copy Santiago 9 Plus and Radio Super 5. Reaching you about 20 minutes. And your Santiago is very stable. I look at your transmission in the internet, in the YouTube service, and congratulations. This is great. Super. Cool. Thank you for contact, and we like the DX and to meet you again. All 7 off, super call. All 7 off. Santiago Queen 9 Delta Delta Lima.
Yeah, QSL Bogdan. Yeah, you can hear there is a little bit of a RFI feedback, I guess. Maybe your antenna is pretty close to the shack, and you get a little bit of an RF feedback coming back to the microphone. So you hear it on the live stream. That's why the live stream is very handy, because you can check what's going on with your audio quality and try to work on improvements, like the other German gentleman. Hey, take care. Thanks a lot, 73s. God bless you. Stay safe. Dziękuję. And talk to you soon. Over.
Thank you. Good.
73s. I just want to say hello to Kai. From Germany. Thanks for picking me up on your SDR receiver. Let me see who is still around. This is Oscar November 7. Oscar Fox Fox, we're standby.
Mike India 0, Golf Tango Alpha.
Mike India 0, Golf Tango Alpha. Steve, how you doing? Good afternoon to you. I spoke to another gentleman close to your home, QTH. Where is it? Mike India 0, India Tango Sierra, also from Derry City. Go ahead there, Steve. Over.
Roger, Kurt. Roger, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, Mike India 0, Golf Tango Alpha. Just checking the stream there that you had going as well. very strange for me on this side to see a live stream there and hear my voice coming through on the audio. But 5 and 9 for you, Kurt. You got the name okay. And yeah, you mentioned something there about MI0 ITS. Yeah, I know Paul okay. Over.
Yeah, QSL, 100%, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, QSL there, Steve. I would say you're doing absolutely fantastic job, and I hope you enjoy the live stream. It's another experience. I'm sorry, it's very hard, very, very hard to listen to your own voice while you're talking. Believe me, you know, I'm talking out of experience. Maybe the only species that can do that is a lady, because they do multitasking without a problem there. Back to you, Steve. Over.
Yeah, that's true, Kurt. Don't let the hear you say that, though. That's the secret. Don't let the XYL hear you say that. But yeah, it is pretty strange now, to be honest, when you hear your own voice coming back on an audio stream, and then you're trying to say hello to the operator on the radio as well at the same time. But I was just beaming off you there slightly. I've just turned the hex beam in your direction. Just looking through the photographs that you have as well on your QRZ page of the 40 meter vertical. I hope the chickens don't mind that too much. But Kurt, just a wee question regarding the first antenna that you have there on top of the van when you're out mobile. What antenna is that, Kurt? Over.
Oh, that was before I got my license. I was on 11 meter, and it was my 4-element beam antenna on 11. That was about a year ago, but I found it a very nice picture, because on the background you can still see the old tower that they've taken down. If you go through my YouTube channel, you will see that I made some videos, but I got licensed like a couple of months after that. It was during the lockdown. I was feeling so desperate of getting my exam, my license, and getting completely licensed. So I finally did the big, huge step and got the license in August last year. So, but that dates back from when I was still a bad boy, HI. So there you are, Steve. But yeah, I was going. It's not so far away from where is my home, QTH. Because I've got some trouble of QRM. My neighbor is using PLC, so Internet over the electricity grid, and it generates a lot of QRM, especially on the 11 meter band. But it's filtered out for the entire hand band. So luckily, I can still operate within the hand bands. But I don't care. I'm happy with the hand bands right now. I'm very happy with it. So since I got the license, it's like a candy shop opens. The door opens of a candy shop. Normally you just taste one flavor, but once the door opens, you have all the flavors right in front of you. You just have to pick it and chew it, HI, and swallow it. So there you are, Steve. So, but yeah, fantastic. You're doing absolutely fine with the hex beam. How high is that hex beam? I would like to know what's the height, over.
Yeah, right. But yeah, the hex beam is about 25 foot above ground level, and the QTH is on a small hill here, 68 meters above sea level. So thankfully, I don't need a mast or a tower or anything for the hex beam. It's just on the back wall of the QTH here. It's just below the roof line. I try to hide it between the roof and the trees at the backyard, so none of the neighbours see it too much. Although it's okay in the summertime because the trees are all in full leaf now. But in the winter time they're going to see it, but it's only for, well, a few months anyway, and then it'll disappear again when the leaves come back. But yeah, that's the story on the hex beam. It's not very high off the ground. The rig, this is actually a new rig for me, an FTDX10, which, as you say, when the candy shop door opens. But I just had the chance to get one of these rigs, so I took it with both hands. A great rig, to be truthful. The receive on it's fantastic. So I'm delighted with that, to be truthful. And that's the first radio that I ever had out of a box that no one else had ever touched before. So it was completely new to me. It'll sit here on the desk for as long as I breathe. It'll never go anywhere in my lifetime anyway. But yeah, the mast, the television mast there, I was just looking through the pictures as well. It's a pity they take those down. Well, I suppose they take them down, maybe they recycle them, or they sell them on to maybe other hams somewhere in another part of the country, or somebody that can make use of it. It's a real shame to see them coming down, and they're just dropped when the guy lines are cut and they just drop. It's like watching a child fall in that sort of sensitive way. But if they recycle them or they give them away to somebody, or somebody else can make use of them for a tire and put a beam on it, then that's all the better. But I was just wondering about the first photograph you had there. I didn't actually realise now it was a beam for 11 meters, but looks well made, So anyway, congratulations on the ticket. That's the main thing. You got the ticket, you got there, and congratulations and welcome to the HF Pounds. Over.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was very happy. I took the exam. Here in Belgium, you can go straight for your Class A ticket. It's a little bit different to what happens in England. I'm not sure about Northern Ireland, but I guess Northern Ireland does have the same procedure path that you need to follow before you can get an A license. But here, it's a little bit ridiculous, because if you do a Class B license, so a lower class license, you have to follow the training through a club, and they teach you to hold a microphone, how to PTT and all that kind of stuff. So how to make an antenna. You need to do some practical tests before you can go forward and do the test for the government. But then, if you go for your Class A ticket, you don't have to do all these tests. And I during the lockdown last year, I said, okay, I will go straight for my Class A ticket. So I want to go and get the highest license that I can get. So I don't have to, go and bother again doing another exam and again another exam, So I decided to go forward with the Class A ticket straight away, and I got it. So it was, that's the most important thing. I got it. So it was pretty hard, to be honest with you. All the technical stuff that you need to learn. I was banging my head against the wall certain moments, because I even didn't know anymore how a cosinus, what it was or how it looked like. But you need to do the basic first, and then could apply what you learned from mathematics to the license. So to do the license. There you are. Yeah, absolutely fantastic, Steve. I'm looking through your QRZ page, but I don't really see any picture of your antennas. So maybe you haven't put it on there. But yeah, the hex beam is doing great. 7 meter high is not very high, but I think, and I guess, for this particular this particular location, the angle of attack will be pretty sharp. So so you probably have a perfect angle of attack for Europe. So for sure with your current setup. Okay, Steve, there's some other gents on the side, so I'm not gonna hold it too long. And I see also AD still making some comments. Thanks for the QSO. I really appreciate. Enjoy the live stream. I hope you will enjoy it when you listen again. Sometimes my SDR play is hooking up. I have a new version. Seems that there's some kind of a bug in there, so I need to report it back. But there you are. Okay, take care, Steve. God bless you, mate. Mike India 0, Golf Tango Alpha. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Over.
Roger, Kurt, all okay on everything, and yeah, I can understand the two-tier license system, the three-tier license system I went through here, but when I got to the intermediate side of it here, I went to Dublin then, and I sat the HARAC exam in Dublin, so I passed my full license exam down there in Echo India land, and then applied for the HARAC, which gave me then the full license for here in this part of the country. But yeah, it's understandable. It's in one way a good thing, in another way it's fine if you know the ins and outs of everything, and you can go straight for the A test like you did. So congratulations. But yeah, I'll not hold you back. The other guys probably are all waiting for you. But nice to say hello to you. Stay safe and well, you and the family. That's the main thing as well. So you're all okay. And very pleased to meet you in 17 meters for the first time. I'll see you somewhere in the other bands another day, Kurt. All the best. Have a good evening, and congratulations again on the station and the call sign. And it's a nice call sign as well. ON7 OFF MI0 GTA 73. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot, Steve. Really appreciate, and I really enjoyed talking into Northern Ireland. It's one of my favorite places to talk to, and also the United Kingdom when it's summertime. So fantastic, Steve. Take care. God bless you, and I definitely hope that we can cross aerials again and make another conversation. But you're sounding great here in Brussels, all the way here, 9+ on my dipole here. So I'm just running a dipole. The TS480 is the radio for TX, and the radio receiver is my SDR play. So I'm actually splitting receive and TX. God bless you. Stay safe, Steve. God bless you. Bye-bye. Take care. Mike India 0, Golf Tango Alpha, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Roger, Kurt, no worries. 7-3, I'll see you somewhere in the other bands of the other guys. All waiting for you, no doubt. But take care, stay safe and well. That's the main thing to you and the family. Bye-bye, my regards. Thank you.
Stay safe. 73 is my story, Steve. God bless you. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox on 7 off for standby.
Mike 6-0, Japan, Papa.
Good evening. Japan something again?
Mike 0, Japan, Yankee, Papa, QSL.
Yes, Mike 0, Japan, Yankee, Papa. Very good evening to you, and happy to hear you. Let me see if we have spoken before. No, it's a new call. Keith, must be Keith there. How you doing, Keith? Hope everything is okay with you. Welcome to the show, welcome to the live stream, and nice to make the acquaintance for the first time, over.
Over, QSL, all copied. Yes, thank you very much indeed. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, from Mike 0, Japan, Yankee Papa. Quite correct, the name is Keith, Kilo Echo, India Tango Hotel. And QTH is Stockport near Manchester in the UK. You're a good 5 and 9. 5 and 9 is your report. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Thanks a lot, Keith. You're also 5-9 and even sometimes into the red. Propagation is very good with the UK. Very great to hear some the UK on the other bands. 80 meter is pretty busy, it's pretty noisy, but this band is pretty quiet. So I love 17 meters. It's a small band, but we can have a little longer conversation with the people. So I really enjoy it. Absolutely. What is 80? Great to see you. Okay, yeah, 80. No, it's Andy. Andy, if you need to go. Andy, if you're on the site, I'll give you a call. Wait a moment. Golf 6 Alpha. They'll know. Andy, give me your call sign again, Andy, because I'm gonna have to call also Andy there. He's in the chat box. But yeah, no problem. Keith, how's the signal report from my station? Back to you.
November 7, Oscar Fox Fox is 5 and 9 plus, 5 and 9 plus. Good solid 5 and 9, sometime peaking into the red. QSL?
Okay, cool. Okay, very good. Very happy with the 5-9 plus. So at least you can hear me, Keith. No problem. Yeah, Keith, I got when I'm talking about other people, it's because I'm live streaming. I'm not sure if you are following the conversations here for a while or not, but I'm actually on the live stream at the moment as well. So as we speak, you can tune in. If you go to my QRZ page, click on the first link or picture, and then it will start the live stream. So you can always listen to your own voice. And you are, what is it? Let me check. Yeah, you're 1 hour and 10 minutes into the live stream. So it's going to be easy for you. If you write it down, the timestamp, you don't have to go through the entire live stream if you want to check it out again in the future.
Over, QSL. Unfortunately, I can't boot the computer up at the moment. My wife's on the computer downstairs doing something. Unfortunately, I would have liked to have done that, but I can't do it at the moment. QSL?
Yeah, don't worry. You can ask your wife. You tell her that you're famous. You're right now the superstar on the live stream, HI. Don't worry, Keith. You can always listen to it later. You can go to the QRZ page and click on the first link. It will bring you to the YouTube page, and you can always have a look on the live stream of today. So you can always go back and have a listen. In 5 or 10 years, 20 years from now, when we're all still alive and kicking.
QSL, all copied. I will have a look at that later, my friend. No problem at all. I think some of the stations are trying to call you, so I'll keep it short. Nice to work you on 17. Good propagation this evening. And I wish you best 73. Stay safe and well, my friend. And all the best from Manchester. Back to you for a final.
Hey, thanks a lot, Keith. Really appreciate you. Take care, stay safe, and catch you soon again on the radio. Pretty sure we can cross aerials again. ON7 OFF with Mike 0 Juliet Yankee Papa. 73s. God bless. Bye bye.
All the best. Bye bye.
Mike 0 Alpha India Alpha. Good evening.
Mike 0 Alpha India Alpha. Very good day to you. Is that Paul? Over.
Yeah, QSL. Very good evening. You must have looked me up there. Fantastic stuff. You've got a fabulous signal. You're 59++. Name is Paul and QTH between Manchester and Leeds. Go ahead.
Paul, you're 28 dB over 9. I'm going to have to sue you because you're going to bend my needle. So you're absolutely fantastic signal. No problems at all. Great stuff, mate. Absolutely fantastic. It's you know, I feel like I feel the how could I say, the wind of your breath right here in my face when you talk. So very strong signal. Back to you there, Paul. Mike 0 Alpha India Alpha and 7 OFF. Over.
20 with me on the peak. Fantastic signal. I took a recording, so this is what you sound like in my radio room.
No problems at all. Great stuff, mate. Absolutely fantastic. It's you know, I feel the how could I say, the wind of your breath right here in my face when you talk. So very strong signal. Back to you there, Paul. Mike 0 Alpha India Alpha and 7 OFF. Over.
There you go. How does that sound?
Sounds absolutely terrible. I hate my own voice. No problems, Paul. It's just a joke. You know, you can tune into the live stream, so you can always listen as well. If you happen to have a computer nearby, you just go to the QRZ page, click on the first link, and it will bring you to the live stream. Or another way around is just typing my call sign on 7 off on in YouTube, and you'll get to the live stream straight away. So it's a little service I give to the people. Some people, they try to do some tests with equipment. You know, I'm always open to do some tests, compare antennas, compare microphones, do some settings on the radio, whatever, turning on and off the amplifier, just for testing purposes. It's a very good way of doing so. So a fantastic signal, absolutely fabulous, Paul. I think you got the strongest signal I've seen so far this evening. Back to you. Over.
What's the name? Just give me a quick break.
You mean the name of the channel? ON7OFF on YouTube. On7 off. Or you just go to my QRZ page and you click on the first link. It will start the live stream, Paul. Back to you. Mike 0 Alpha India Alpha. ON7OFF. Over.
Ah, right. I'm with you now. Fantastic. I'll definitely do that and look that up, Kurt, and see how you're also receiving. Conditions are fabulous tonight. Well, you're definitely the strongest on my scope by some margin, Kurt. So we must have a good path at the moment. Working condition is the Flex SDR transceiver 6600, and the antenna is a monobander in your direction at 10 meters off the ground, Kurt. Over.
Yeah, Roger. That monobender, is that how many elements? Over?
It looks like a 4-element, but it's actually 3. If you look on my QRZ, the reason I say that is it's a loop-fed array, so the driven element looks like 2 elements, but it's a continuous loop making a full wave. Over.
Okay, yeah, QSL, yeah, I'm on the. Okay, I can see it right now. Yeah. Is that the one on the top or the one at the bottom? I guess it must be the one on the top for this band, right?
No, the one on the top is 6 meters. That's the 6 meters, but they're exactly the same antennas, same specification, one for 6 and one for this band 17. Over.
Yeah, okay, QSL, wow. So you don't operate 12 meters, you don't operate 20 meters, 15 meters, you just focus on this particular band here. Over.
Yeah, that's it. You've got it in one, Kurt. That's it. Just focus on basically monoband operations. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I see also the hex beam. You still have that hex beam around? Over.
Oh, definitely, Kurt. That's going nowhere. HI. Yes, I have. I actually have the D-Expedition lightweight hex beam that collapses down to 1 meter in length, so you can carry it on an aeroplane and then I've also got the HD version, the heavy-duty version. But yes, they're all in my armory, Kurt, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'm in the process of setting up a 2-element cubicle quad for 5-band quad. The only thing I'm not sure what I should do, I have 2 options actually. It's a second-hand antenna, but I could feed every single band separately with a switch. But the way it's set up right now at the current location is that it resonates on all the different bands. You don't need to switch, so you just connect one coax cable. But I'm not sure if I should feed the different bands separately, because if you feed them separately, I think maybe the gain will be higher. I'm not sure. I just, try to find someone who has more knowledge about this particular subject, because you can have one coax cable to the different bands in one go, but I think you lose some gain. I'm not sure. Maybe you know more about it, Paul. Back to you. Over.
Yeah, I've never had one, but I kind of understand the concept. And, talking to people who do operate them, you do find lads what are running a single feed point, and they might be running 5 bands. What I've heard more common than that is one feed point running 3 bands, so just the normal tri-bands at 20, 15 and 10 to keep the interaction to a minimum. And then I've also worked lads who actually feed them completely separate, so each driven has a separate feed point. I'm sure what I've just said isn't going to help you in any shape or form, but from my experience of being on the air and working these guys who operate these antennas, you do come across various setups. So I'm sure everybody's got their own take on what you've just described about losses and interaction, etc. Kurt, over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah. I can show you the antenna. Maybe I can quickly go. Are you on the live stream as we speak? Over?
I aren't actually, Kurt, but I can see if I can fire it up. Over.
Yeah, I'll show you quickly the antenna. I've got some pictures here. It's reserved, so let me just increase the. Okay, let me just see if I can bring that one on the screen. There you go. Let me see if that's possible, because the whole point is that I try to actually have that antenna. There you go. I try to have that antenna in my garden by next week, or at least within 2-3 weeks. So there you are. So this is the antenna. I'm not sure if it's very visible. I'm going to try to zoom. I can't. Okay. Is there a way to open the image in a separate tab? But then I need to. Yeah, there you go. It still works. Okay. Let me put it. Increase the size of the picture. So there you are. So this is how it looks like. This is the one that is in the process. So it's a 2-element. A cubicle quad, and it's not very visible on this particular picture, but let me see if I can show you the other picture where you can see the feed point coming together. I think I have it right here, so hold on, let me just open it in a separate tab. So yeah, there is a feed point over here. You cannot see my mouse pointer, but there is a balloon, and then it feeds 15, 20, and 20, 15, and 10 meter. That's it. But you can add more wires to it and add the 17 meter, for example, or the 12 meter band. So there's possibilities to add more bands to it. You can go up to 5 bands. But yeah, I'm just wondering if it would be more interesting to actually, do a switch, because I've got a switch, and with a switch between the different bands and feed every single band separately. That is actually the only thing that I have some doubts on. I try to get more information from someone who has more knowledge about it, when I have someone who can, advise me, then I know what to do. But the whole thing is, if it's a 1 feed point, it's easy. It's very easy. It's very, very easy. You just go to the other band. You don't have to do anything. And that's another, very big advantage. So there you are. Back to you there. Okay, 1 moment. Okay, I got that noise there. Okay, back to you there, Paul. Mike 0 Alpha India Alpha, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, Mike 0 Alpha, Italy Alpha, returning. Yeah, very fine. I could view that on the live stream, no problems at all. Looked a nice antenna, did that. Well, from experience, not with your antenna, but with any antenna, is probably, if you're into experimenting, perhaps just put one element on, and obviously check the tune, of course, but then check the performance, and get your ear tuned to it and be happy with it, and then add a further element to it, and just then work out whether it hit anything on the tune or whether it changed the way the antenna functioned. Did it affect how directive it is, how the rejection is on the back, on the side, that sort of thing, and see if you can actually notice any interaction, what is a negative rather than a positive. Or you could go all guns blazing and put everything on there, connect it up, and if it doesn't quite perform as you was expecting, then take elements off and see what's happening. I guess if you did a single feed point, Kurt, you would then have to have separate feed points. You would have to have separate balance then for each point feed point. So combined with coaxial costs and balance, your installation might be getting a bit expensive there. If you look on my QRZ page, it is relative, but it's not the same antenna. I've operated for many years a fan dipole with a single feed point with a 1-to-1 balance. I've literally run 80 meters, 40 meters, 20, 17 and 10 all at the same time, Kurt. The wires were actually spaced out so that that there wasn't getting any close proximity interaction. I can see you going on the... yeah, keep coming down, you'll find it. You'll probably be there by now with the delay on YouTube. And it's worked wonderful. The only tune, each antenna does affect the other one, but very slightly. The biggest one was 1840. It made 41, I think just over 1 foot short. You had to make it longer, and that was it. And I had no problem at all with that fan dipole, Kurt, on one feed point with one single 1-to-1 balance. So that's my take on it. All guns blazing, go for it, see how you get going, or put one element on at a time and test and record and take notes. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, Mike 0 Alpha, India Alpha, over.
Yeah, QSL, Mike 0 Alpha, India Alpha. Yeah, QSL, Paul. Thanks for the information. I just have one question, because you've got the spider beam and then you've got your 4-element beam. What is the signal difference you get when you switch over? Do you have any fast way of switching? I've got a homemade Pro switched with 6 different output antennas, so I can quickly switch over between antennas, so it's just a push on a button. But can you do the same? Can you switch over? And can you tell me what difference on signal reports, in receive you get between the hex beam and the 4-element? Is there like a 1 S-point difference?
Unfortunately, the antenna mask can only take one antenna at the time, so the hex beam is now in storage with my other antennas, so I've only got the 17 meter and 6 meter on the actual mask. So unfortunately, I'd love to do that. I'd love to see what the actual difference is. But there you go. There is another example. The hex beam was 6 bands, 20 to 6, 1 balun and 1 coaxial feed, and that worked wonderful with no problems. Over.
Yeah, okay, QSL. Yeah, I thought you had both antennas, up in the air at the same time. So that would be a very nice and interesting experiment, do some comparison, check different antennas, how they perform one to each other. Lots of people are using the hex beam. I thought of buying a hex beam, but, I've been reading a lot of documents, and it's well known that the cubical quad and delta loop antennas are much more silent And in the old age, you know, when I was a young boy, crazy guy, and I was on 11 meter, I started off, the first beam that I made was a inverted delta loop. So just like a V-shape delta loop. And I remember clearly that when the propagation was like dying completely, I was still talking and rolling and having a blast with, you know, United States or any other location, while the others, they couldn't get through with their Yagi antenna. So the second thing that I like about the delta loop is that the delta loop antenna and the quad antennas, they actually can be set up pretty low. So the angle of attack is still pretty useful, even at lower altitudes. So my plan is a 13-meter high tower, and that antenna that you've seen on the picture. So it's the same tower, it's the same antenna. Let me just show it to you again. Alex, hello, how are you doing? I see Alex, my friend from the United States, is there. So he's so this is the antenna, this is the tower. So you can actually see what I'm going to buy. I'm not sure if I have more pictures, but basically the tower itself is made of aluminum. So I get the rotor as well. So it's one set. I get the rotor, I get the tower, I get the antenna, and that's it. So here you can see clearly the tower. At this moment, as you can see on the camera or on the live stream right now, with some delay of 5 to 10 seconds. Let me just move the picture up and down. It's set up at an altitude of 10 meters, but you can see that on the top section you see two different, you know, the tower itself. The tower is slided in each other, so there is another 3 meter of extension that can be you know, pulled up, and then you have a full 13 meter of altitude. So that's in the process. I hope maybe, let's say by the end of the month or beginning of next month, I'll have it in my garden. So really looking forward to it. Back to you, Paul.
Yeah, QSL, they were lovely photos to look through there. It looks like you've got some hard work ahead, Kurt, but I think it will pay off once you get that up in the sky. You'll become a big gun station, as they say. You really were. Oh, I've just seen my signal on your meter. That's quite a colossal signal, is that? In fact, Kurt, would you mind allowing me to do a test with you and switch from... I'm actually using the Maestro front panel at the moment, and I would like to switch to my iPad and just see how that sounds to you. It'll probably take me maybe half a minute, Kurt, over.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so you're going to actually remote control your radio through the iPad, right? And see how the audio is going to be. Go ahead, take your time. I'll stand by.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Kurt. I'm just getting onto it now, and I'll get on the right microphone profile for the iPad. Should be 10 to 20 seconds. This is Mike Zero Alpha, India Alpha. Thank you. Right, so that took me a bit longer than I said, Kurt. I do apologise, and let's see how that goes. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, Mike Zero Alpha, India Alpha, over.
Oh, okay. Not bad at all from the iPad. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know what to say. The thing is, I was on 3.6 kilohertz. Let me just go to 2.8 kilohertz. But it sounds like I could not notice that you're remote controlling the radio right now, Paulo.
Yeah, fantastic stuff there. Yeah, well, what I've done actually is duplex, you use it with different clients. I'm actually in the computer game, so I understand what they say when they mean clients. I know exactly what they mean. So you've got the Maestro, you've got all the different laptops and PCs you might have or operate at friends' houses, and then you've got iPads and iPhones and all the rest of it. And each one of those, you can use the same profile by all means, but they're not tuned to the hardware that you're actually using. So if you take a little bit of time and effort and a lot of tears, you can then tune them so that they sound roughly the same. And how I've done that is the 6600 allows you to do full duplex even on the same band. And so you can monitor your own, so not the monitor as you have in normal radios, you actually listen to the true RF signal. And I've just spent time there, Kurt, just tuning the microphones, the equalizer, 8-band equalizer, just to get them to sound. I tune it so I sound like I sound how I think I sound, not on a radio, how I actually sound, and that's how I've achieved tuning the audio, Kurt, over.
Yeah, QSL. I'm looking at my mistake. Okay, I got some feedback. That's my mistake. I was looking at the chat box and I see Andy. He says that it doesn't like good. So apparently it's not everybody's taste, but for me it sounds perfect. I can absolutely live with the audio quality that you're pushing from the iPad. I'm also doing the same kind of a thing, but I'm using Zello. So I'm also doing a lot of remote control of my radio, and to the point where I take my smartphone, I walk around here in my area, and I turn on the camera and I do the live stream, and then I take over my radio and I do remote control. So there you are. I'm doing crazy things sometimes. I've done it in the winter, but oh boy, I even don't remember how I should do it. You know, it's been too long ago. I haven't been on the radio for quite some time, so I need to get used to the buttons, you know, again. So there you are. Okay, there might be a couple of other stations on the side, so I'll cut you loose. But Paul, thank you, absolutely fantastic QSO. Thank you very much for the QSO. I really enjoy it, and I hope that coming to the live stream will be of any service for you. So you can check your own signal, you can check your own audio, you can check your own station, and just to make it very easy for you, you're about 1 hour and 33 minutes into the live stream, just to give you an idea where you should look at in case you want to check your audio quality again in the future. So there you are. Just make a note of it. Otherwise, you have to go through the entire live stream and see where you pop up. You take care, 73s, and God bless you, mate. Really appreciate the QSO. Mike 0, Alpha India Alpha, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. And I just want to say hello to my very good friend Whiskey 7 Hotel Uniform, who is at work right now, but he's listening with us in the live stream. Back to you there, Paul, for the final. Over.
Yeah, very fine. A very good evening, good morning to Whiskey Hotel 7 there, who's listening on the live stream, and everybody else. I guess they'll be all around the world, Kurt. You may have a big following. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, well, thanks for that, Kurt. I've wrote that down, 1 hour, 33 minutes. I'll definitely, I was going to go and listen to it back anyway, but I've even got more of a reason now just to listen to the audio off the iPad. But just like you said, it's been a blessing, certainly with the lockdowns, when we've gone out shopping, the good ladies ran into the supermarket, and I've sat in the car working the world on the radio, so it's been fantastic. With that, Kurt, I'll sign off there. And I'll look out for you again. When you get your antenna up, come looking for me, and we'll do some audio comparisons and signals, etc., and see how you go. But I'm sure you're going to have a wonderful time. You're certainly having one now. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, Mike 0 Alpha, India Alpha. Stay safe. Bye-bye, Kurt. Cheers and beers.
Okay, QSL, Paul. Yeah, absolutely. And I will be able to switch over between the current dipole antenna I'm using for 17 and switch over to the cubical quad. So I will be able to do some decent comparison between both, current antenna and the cubical quad. I expect like 2-3 S points more on the signal receive and maybe also on transmit. So we'll see what to expect. And once the 2-element is functioning in a relatively good way, I might just build myself a 3-element, But that's how far I will go. I won't go, I won't do the crazy things that I've done when I was a young boy and built myself a 24-meter high tower with a 7-element Yagi antenna for 11 meters when I was a young boy. I was crazy. So, but I won't go into that direction for sure. As long as I can filter out some QRM and increase the receive, the RX of the stations, I'm really happy and blessed. 73s, Paul. Take care. God bless, mate. Talk to you soon. Mike 0 Alpha India Alpha, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox.
Very fine, Kurt. Take care. Thanks for your time. I've really enjoyed your company. Bye-bye. Good evening.
Good evening, and let your wife do the shopping and you the DX. Bye-bye.
Haha, you've got it in one. Bye-bye.
Italy Uniform 3, November, Mike Juliet.
Italy Uniform again?
Italy Uniform 3, November, Mike Juliet.
Okay, Italy Uniform 3, November, Mike Juliet. Paolo, buonasera. From Italy, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox here in Brussels. Nice to meet you.
Roger, thank you very much for the contact, Kurt. Your name is correct. Buonasera, Kurt. Your signal 5 and 9 plus 10 dB over 9. Very good moderation, Kurt. Back to you.
Yeah, QSL, no problem there, Paolo. I hope everything is okay with you. I'm just quickly checking your QTH in Italy. I think it must be tropical warm. We have a heat wave right now, close to 30 degrees centigrade. Very, very hot, very unusual. So we are sweating like hell. So there you are. I guess maybe Italy is even warmer. Back to you, over.
Oh, sorry, Kurt, it's very, very quick, man. Up and down propagation.
Yeah, okay, QSL. I was wondering the WX in Italy right now. What is the temperature in your QTH, Paolo? Back to you.
25 25.
Okay, it's not too bad. Paolo, you're 5 and 7. 57 is your report. Can you give me a little signal report, over?
Your signal 5-7, 5-9 plus, 5-7, 5-9 plus.
Yeah, okay, you went to 5-9 plus as well over here. 5-9 plus 3 dB. At the beginning, a little bit QSB, but now it's perfect. I am live streaming, so you are now on the show, Paolo. I am now live streaming on YouTube, so you can always check your signal and audio in the live stream. No problem. Back to you, India Uniform 3, November Mike Juliet, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Roger, Kurt. Okay, Kurt, thank you very much for the contact and 73.
Thank you very much. Grazie mille. Take care and say hello to the beautiful Italian ladies from my end. 73 is India Uniform 3, November Mike Juliet, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Bye-bye.
Grazie mille, Kurt. Buona serata anche a te. Ciao, ciao.
Grazie a due mille. Bye-bye, 73.
1 United.
1 United again?
Yeah, this is Oscar Uniform 1 Uniform. QSL?
Okay, the one with the United at the end. I have 2 stations, so make your call again.
Yeah, this is Oscar Uniform 1 Uniform. Oscar United 1 United. QSL?
Okay, Finn. Okay, no problem. How you doing, Finn? Nice to hear Denmark this evening. Very, very nice to hear Denmark. Finn, very good day to you. You're 5 and 9, 58, 59 in Brussels. Back to you.
Yeah, QSL, thank you for the 5 and 9 in Brussels. You're solid up and down in the propagation 5 and 9 all the time. So good signal there from Brussels. I think you are Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, QSL?
Foxtrot, French fries at the end. I'm from Belgium, so French fries. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. It's like on-off with a number 7 between on and off, over.
Yeah, okay, you have a lot of friends there in Belgium, but you are outside the capital of Brussels?
Yes, I am about 15 miles or 20 kilometers south of Brussels. Are you familiar with Brussels, Finn, over?
Yeah, a little bit. I know the NATO headquarters where that's located, but it's near Brussels Centrum, so that's a QSL?
Yeah. We had neighbors from the NATO a couple of times, so we have we actually have some houses for rent, and we had some people from the NATO, attending the houses. But it's a very important. I would say for Brussels, NATO, and of course the European Union. Yeah, I'm in Overijse, so I'm not sure if you're familiar with my home QTH, but it's near Waver. It's only about 30-minute driving from the NATO itself. And right now, 30 degrees. It's very hot today, sweating like hell, and we might get some thunderstorms overnight, Finn. So I need to disconnect everything when I finish the QSL.
Yeah, QSO, I know about the weather reports there. I think we get it tomorrow, so you're sending it to Denmark, and farewell with the match this afternoon from Denmark. QSO?
Yeah, QSL, Finn, QSL, yeah. I'm live streaming, by the way, so you are on the live stream as we speak, and you can always check it out. Okay, Finn, I'll probably shut down everything. I'm going to maybe take 1 or 2 more calls and then go QRT. It's getting close to nighttime. I need to finish a couple of things before the thunderstorm strikes, and of course also disconnect everything. So thanks for the cue. So really appreciate this nice chat with you. Over.
Yeah, okay, the same to you. Thank you very much for taking the call this afternoon, and take care with the thunderstorms, and please be careful. Yeah, this is Oscar Uniform 1 Uniform to Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox. Thank you very much. Good evening.
Thanks a lot, Finn. I really appreciate Tak, and talk to you soon again, my friend. Oscar Uniform 1 Uniform. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox 73. Again?
Sierra 50 Echo Lima.
Sierra 50 Echo Lima. That must be my friend Mr. Elvis. The only, the Elvis that is never died. How you doing? How you doing, Elvis? Nice to hear you again from Slovenia.
Yeah, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox 50 Echo Lima. Hello, Kurt. Yes, nice to hear you again. And new band, I think. First hear you on the 17 meter. Over.
Yeah, I've got my dipole for 17 meter, but I'm in the process of, building a tower with 13 meter with my 2-element cubical quad. So in a couple of weeks from now, you will see my signal will be much stronger. How are you doing, Elvis? You are okay? Everything okay with you? No corona for you? Over?
Yeah, everything is okay with corona for me. It's healthy without problem, you know. Okay, just want to say you hello, Kurt. I hear you before. You must taking off your antenna and everything because it's thunderstorm is coming. I think you 73, and hope you next time catch you on the other band. Bye, Kurt.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, I need to turn everything off. You know, my call sign is explaining what I should do. on and off, and I have to turn everything off before the thunderstorm strikes. So, Alex, same to you, mate. So I need to be careful. I don't want to get stuck with, with the thunderstorm, unless I can charge all my batteries in one go. That's going to be fantastic. Okay, you take care, Elvis. Nice talking to you. God bless you, and nice to hear you again. Sierra 50 Echo Lima, the one and only Elvis Presley on the band. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Over.
Okay, Kurt. Just before I go, tell me signal report for the loc.
You're 5 and 7 to 5 and 8, 5758. Perfect audio as always, Elvis. Over.
Yeah, okay. Many thanks. You're same here. 5758. Maybe a little under 59 sometimes. 73. All the best, Kurt. Bye-bye.
It will get better. It will get better when I have the cubicle quad. 73s. Take care, Elvis. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I'm going to listen to one more station, and then I will go QRT. ON7 OFF, standby. Honolulu, Guatemala. Make your call. Okay, is that Germano? Germano, India Kilo 6, Foxtrot Hotel Guatemala is correct, over. Okay, I'm going to try again. India Kilo 6, Foxtrot Hotel Golf, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Okay, thank you very much. You are a 5 and 5, you are Kilo 4?
Yeah, you're 5 and 5 as well there, Germano. You're 5 and 5 here in Belgium tonight. No problem. Fine copy, and the audio quality is perfect. Sorry, I had a little hookup on my receiver. Back to you, over.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the new one on the band. And good luck, good DX. The pure water, just pure water. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. 73s, you take care, and God bless. Stay safe. ON7 OFF here in Brussels. We are going QRT. 73s, bye-bye.
Just to listen my voice.
Yeah, I'll leave the live stream on for a little longer. So if you need to do some testing, guys, go ahead. So the live stream will be rolling on for another 5 to 10 minutes. And if you need to do some testing, go ahead. So there you are. ON7 OFF or QRT 73s. Everybody also in the chat box. Alex, hope we can make the contact soon, mate. So ON7 OFF QRT. Bye bye.
Testing. QRP testing. Not a big difference. Thanks for trial 73, bye-bye.
Very good antenna, very versatile. I've used my 80 meter from 100 up to 6 meters.